are here at Soldier to Soldier, and I'm interviewing people to see what they thought about the play. And right now, I got Miss Lady Alicia Hamilton. What do you think about it?
It was exceptional. This was a must-see piece written by our own Melvin
Ishmael Johnson.
That's right. Wonderful. So glad to have him on the network. We hope to be showing it as well, because he's got this and many other pieces he's written. But this is so important, bringing the story of veterans to the public in this artistic way, getting the message across in ways that people may not have known. I didn't know that someone could serve in the military who isn't a citizen, and then when they get discharged, they could actually be deported.
Right.
It's like, what? You know? And then the homeless veteran situation. I think many of us have a place in our heart for homeless veterans. But there's just so many things that we hope to do more about and come together as a community. And this play really shows you what's happening. The characters are well-rounded. It's interwoven with a lot of different characters and their situations. And he does a beautiful job portraying the situation with veterans. So it's a must-see. And I know we've taped this. Maybe you'll see it on our platform, New World Network. But until then, we just want to give a kudos to Melvin and the great work and to keep it up. And to Bobby Buck for covering it. Thank you so much for letting us know about this great work. So look for it. And we will be definitely getting behind anything that they do.
It's going to be on Bobby Buck TV on NWN. Check us out.
Yep.
All right, y'all, here we are. We at Soldier to Soldier. We interviewing people, asking them about what they thought about the play. So tell them what your name is and what you thought about the play.
My name is Mel Hampton. I'm an actor. I've been in one of Melvin's other plays. The beautiful part about this show is it raises consciousness about the problems that the veterans are having. And I think it's very timely considering this new president that's going to be office and what budgets are going to be cut. Mayor Bass is really trying to do something about the homeless situation, but I think we need to let her know that about the percentage of the homeless that are veterans. And that's the beautiful part about this show. If we all write our congressmen, write our city officials to try and help not only the homeless, but the homeless veterans. My congratulations to Melvin and the entire cast. Thank you.
All right, thank you very much. Hey, y'all, here we go. We're still here at Soldier to Soldier, and I'm pulling all the actors to the side so I can ask them what they thought about the play. And first of all, tell them who you are.
My name is TJ Barr, and I play Bobby Knox.
And how did you feel about playing that part?
Oh no, it was, it's a good experience. It was great, I mean, it's good to put yourself into somebody else's shoes and realize what they went through, and especially being a military vet. Yeah, it's and living, working in Skid Row and coming down to Skid Row and seeing people. It was great. It was a good experience.
Okay, so you're a vet yourself?
No, I'm not. Actually, just an actor pretending to be a veteran.
Well, you did a great job with it. You had me fooled. You know what I'm saying?
Thank you.
So how long have you been acting?
Oh man, it's been more than 15 years.
Oh, 15 years?
So I'm a filmmaker. So I'm an actor. I'm a writer. I'm a director also.
Okay, you do your own thing too.
Yes, I do my own thing too. So,
all right. Yeah. So what do you think about working with Melvin?
Oh no, I've been working with Melvin for like more than 10 years. Melvin is the best. His storytelling is unbelievable.
He does it way better than AI.
No, he's the best. Melvin is the best.
Okay. All right, you want to tell anybody any last words, how they get in contact with you?
You can find me on my Instagram, TJ, T-E-J-A-Y. Last name is Bah, B-A-H, TJ Bah. On Instagram, on Twitter, on Facebook. Yeah, and I have a production company called Mansa, M-A-N-S-A, Nzinga, N-Z-I-N-G-A Productions. That's on YouTube.
All right, cool. Thank you very much, man.
Thank you, brother.
All right. Like I said, here we are at Soldier to Soldier, that played by Melvin Ishmael Johnson. And I'm pulling the actors to come holler at us, to give us some information on how they feel about being in the play. So first of all, let everybody know who you are.
My name's Crystal Nix.
Crystal Nix. All right. So who did you play in this beautiful play?
I was the mother of one of the soldiers, and my name's a daughter.
Yeah.
And I'm Louise Morrison in the show.
Right. So how did being in this play, how did it make you feel?
It was very emotional. To think about your daughter wanting to enlist in the military. For our family backstory, we came from a long line of military. Okay. My husband's grandfather was a military. My husband was in the military, and I didn't want that for my daughter. I I wanted her to do something different.
Right.
But she also chose the military. So it was heart-wrenching for her character. So, yeah, it brought up a lot of mixed emotions.
Right. So you felt it for real.
I felt it for real.
And I know you did a great job and everything. So how was it working with Melvin?
It's always a pleasure working with Melvin. I've worked with Melvin for a few years now.
Okay.
This is the first time I've got to do something with him on stage because I believe we met during the pandemic. So we did some work during the pandemic online. We did creative content online. So it's just a wonderful opportunity now to do something live with him. So we're all really very excited and fortunate to be in this production.
Okay, cool. That's what's up. You got any last words? People get in contact with you or anything?
Well, I just thank God for all of the people that came out to see the show. Blessings to you and keep looking up.
Right on. All right, y'all. Here we are again here at Soldier to play by Melvin Ismail Johnson. And I'm grabbing all the actors to come over here and holler at us, give us some information. So, hey, what's your name?
Pam Paulson.
And who did you play in this play?
I played Eleanor Bauman, and I played a veteran. There's 5 of us that were our stories. My character, her dad is in jail, and her mom has passed away. So she's coming into the military from a place of trauma, not a place of what are the opportunities, but there's all kinds of reasons why people join the military.
True.
She really wanted to get a different perspective, kind of get out of the neighborhood and be exposed to other things. And what she found is a family.
Right.
What she found is camaraderie. And that's very inspiring to me.
Okay, all right. So, during the play, did you go through a lot of different emotions yourself? How did it make you feel?
Yes, absolutely. Through what I played and everybody, it was just very heartening. First of all, everybody came with such an open heart with everything they played, and we just got to explore together the range of experience. We're trying to understand and have compassion for the range of experience that veterans have. And try to serve their voices the best we could with what we could do. So we were very happy to do that.
Okay, I think y'all did very well. So how was it working with Melvin Ismail Johnson?
Oh, Melvin is wonderful. I've done some readings with him before in the past, but never a play.
Okay.
And he called me and asked me to do this part. And at first I was like, Melvin, you know I'm not really young, right? But I was like, I had to young myself up. I got a little pigtail. I did the whole thing. And then I age a little bit. But I was thrilled and honored. Anything that Melvin would do because he's a writer. He's interesting. He writes in the heart and also he's educating you about something, right? He's making you think about something and in a positive way. He's making you have hope that maybe you could do something or, he has a lot of, he's coming from a really good place. I really have a lot of respect for the place he's coming from.
Yeah, Melvin's like an encyclopedia walking.
He really is, yes.
Right. Okay. Well, you got any last words or people want to contact you or anything like that?
Oh, well, I don't know. I'm an actor. I'm in town. I don't know.
Okay, all right. No problem. So we thank you so very much for giving us an interview over here.
Okay.
Oh, here we are again, here at Soldier to Soldier, interviewing the actors that were in this beautiful play, and we want to get their names and who they are and how they felt about doing this play. So let people know who you are.
Hi, my name is Rosalind Simone Glasgow. I'm new to this company. I got here because my aunt reached out to Melvin, and I've been a part of the show since the start of the production.
Okay, so let people know about your character.
So my character is Kathy Morrison. She is an army brat or a military brat. Her father and her grandfather's father was military men. They all served, and she decided to take on that badge of honor like her father and her grandfather before her. She runs into some trouble with her mother, who wants to just protect her and love her and keep her as innocent as possible and keep her from harm's way. But, military brats are hard-headed, so she did what she was going to do, and she joined the military. But, she did her time. She came out, she became a lawyer, and then she started advocating for veterans' rights.
Right. So, did you go through a lot of hardcore emotions doing this play? Did it really get you in your gut?
So the moments with my mother kind of got to me because it's alluded to that my mother is suffering with some memory loss, and in my own personal life, my grandmother who raised me had some memory loss issues as well, suffered from Alzheimer's and dementia. So that kind of touched me. So watching a mom who's able to tell her how it is to her feeling like she's not there all the way, kind of heartbreaking. That's what really got me. So
Okay, all right. Well, how was it working with Melvin Ishmael Johnson?
Oh, you know what? He's one of my favorite directors that I've worked with because he kind of let us do what felt right with the character, and he trusted us with the character, which is kind of hard for especially directors and a playwright. So for him to allow us to just use his work and allow us to come bring it to life with encouragement every single night, it's something rare that happens. So it's been an amazing process working with Melvin.
Okay, cool. Well, you got any last words, or are people getting in contact with you or anything like that?
Yeah, so honestly, it was one of the best plays that I've done in a long time because I've been away from the community theater for a while. So it's been great to come back to like something that I know and familiar with. And if you guys want to follow me, you're more than welcome to follow me at Instagram at Rosalind Simone, ROSLYNNSAMONE.
All right. Well, thank you very much for the interview.
Thank you.
All right.
Thank you for interviewing me. I appreciate it.
Oh, no problem. Hey, I'm flattered. All right, here we are here at Soldier to Soldier, the play written by Melvin Ishmael Johnson. And right now, like I said, I've been pulling all the actors aside so they can tell us about who they are and how they felt about doing this play. So let everybody know who you are.
Well, my name is Jonathan Wynn, and Bobby and I have worked together on several of Melvin's plays.
Right on.
And I very happily to say I was in the play tonight, Soldier to Soldier, playing Major Solomon.
So tell us a little bit about your part and how did it make you feel playing that part?
Well, it was very, very interesting. I played a gentleman that was spent 30 years in the military. He very positive force, very positive. His son was killed. He died by an overdose with drugs, and he was living on the streets in Skid Row. So that was Major Solomon's main reason to come back to Skid Row and help that community, and he did it from his heart. And, that's the reason why he was there. So I felt very good about that because, I love to help individuals, especially with people that really want to make an effort to help themselves. So the role that I played reinforced a lot of things in me that I wanted to share with the audience, and that's what happened.
And I think y'all all did a great job, and you always come off like a real pro.
Thank you, Bobby.
Denzel, I'm telling you, look out. So, how was it working with Melvin? I know you work with him a lot, but how is it working with Melvin?
This is, I don't know how many shows I've done with Melvin, but we've been doing a very, very good job together. I appreciate working with Melvin. Melvin is a historian in the black community. He's from the Deep South, Mississippi, and he has a lot of rich stories to share. And he really cares about how things are happening. So it's a pleasure working with Melvin, as you know, Bobby.
Oh, yes, I know. I love working with him. He helped me get my first podcast going in 2014. Yeah.
Well, that's good to hear.
Right on.
Bobby's a good guy to work with as well.
I try. Y'all know I try.
It's been a pleasure for me, too, Bobby.
Right on.
Really.
Yes, sir. All right. You got any last words and people want to contact you?
Well, you can always... Bobby's always trying to get me to go on Facebook more, but Jonathan Wynn at AOL.com.
All right, y'all got that right? All right, we out of here. All right, y'all, here we are at Soldier to Soldier, the play by Melvin Ishmael Johnson. I'm pulling the actors to a side so they can tell us who they are and how they felt about doing this play. So who are you?
I'm Nina Rentel, and I play Kelsey. She starts out in the play as a woman in love, as a girl in love,
right.
And then she has to let her back. Oh, that was him, by the way.
That was her lover.
So exactly. So she lets her boyfriend go into the military, and then when he comes back with a severe injury to his spinal cord, she still marries him, and they are definitely trying to make it work because it's traumatic and it's painful and it's hard. But Kelsey and Jimmy are very much in love, and they do believe that love conquers everything, and so they're together by the end of the play. They start the play together, and they end it together too.
So, was it a lot of hardcore emotion that you really went through when you was playing your part?
Yes, I loved my role in this play because it was effective. It was me as a character and me as an actor. I was there to serve the story and to serve my fellow castmates in order to tell their stories and to tell their stories that were more relevant to the whole message of the play more than mine. And it was a pleasure to work with everybody. We became really good friends. I became really close to my boyfriend Jimmy, the person that plays Jimmy Boggs, and we became really close, and everybody worked together really well. And we all, I always tell, after I started working with VT, I started saying that the military then is like a theater company. It's like everybody together link up toward the same goal. We don't leave anybody behind. We don't let anybody drop their lines. If they do, we give it to them. We feed it to them. Like, we don't abandon anybody on stage, and soldiers don't abandon anybody on the front lines, right?
Okay, let's see what you look at that.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, all right. So how was it working with Melvin Ishmael Johnson?
I love him so much. I love him. He's such a great director. He listens. He listens to when actors have a proposal, and then he's very quick to shut it down if it doesn't align with his vision.
Right.
But he at least lets us
get it out.
And then he's like, no, you have no idea what you're talking about. but at least, he created a safe enough environment where we are, where we feel comfortable and confident, raising our hands and proposing. And sometimes he does say yes. Just sometimes. Very rarely, but he does say yes. I'm kidding, Melvin. I'm sorry.
But Melvin, he's a real cool dude.
Yeah, he is.
So, anyway, you got any last words and how people get in contact with you?
Thank you so much to everybody who came. Thank you for this wonderful interview. It doesn't feel like an interview at all. It feels like two friends having coffee.
Yeah, we just chopped it up. That's how it go.
Thank you so much, and we'll see you on the next one.
See y'all the next one. All right, we out. All right, y'all, here we are again. We're here at Soldier to Soldier. I'm putting the actors come talk to us, give us some information about who they are and how they feel about this play. So, who are you?
My name is Sasha Versavel. I played Jimmy Boggs in Soldier to Soldier.
So how was it playing that character?
Intense. It was a very intense moment. My character had a lot of various stages going out throughout his life. He was madly in love at the beginning, and as time went by, he moved on from regret to shame to just intense sadness and wondering why I'm the one alive and my best friend is the one dead. And it took a lot out of me, I had to dig deep, do a lot of research, and really do this piece justice.
Well, I'll tell you what, you did a great job. I know.
Thank you so much.
You said how long it been since you act?
It's been 4 years now. It's the first time getting back into it, and I couldn't ask for a better way to, because it was definitely a challenge, but the challenge that I needed to get back into it.
All right, cool. And how was it working with Melvin Ishmael Johnson?
Incredible. He's such a phenomenal writer, incredible director. I think this is one of his first times really directing, I believe. I'm not entirely sure.
Right.
But he did a very good job. He's incredible. He's a great person. Loved hearing the story. It's an incredible life story.
Right.
And honestly, all the other military veterans in this play, I would not have known the amount that I know now after this play had I not gotten to talk to all of them and hear their stories of life.
All right. Well, I'll tell you what, you got any last words of how people can get in contact with you or anything?
You can follow my Instagram at Sasha, S-A-C-H-A, Versavel, V-E-R-S-A-V-E-L, and that's the same for my Instagram and my Facebook, and I'm going to be posting and continue acting, auditioning. So yeah, hopefully you'll see me again soon.
All right.
If all goes well.
Yeah, you did a great job.
Thank you so much,
All right.
man. It's
Have
been a
good
pleasure.
day. Hello, y'all. We are here at Soldier to Soldier, played by Melvin Ismail Johnson, and I'm grabbing the actors, getting their information, letting people know who they are and how they feel about doing this play. So, who are we talking to right now?
How you doing, man? My name is Anthony Lorenzo Garcia. I'm been an actor for about 12, 13 years now. I just got in with Blue Door recently, actually. I did a play with them a couple months ago. Glad that they invited me back. It's a pleasure and honor, really, to be here.
Okay. Well, I'm kind of new here, and I'm digging this place. Y'all gonna be seeing me over here. I might get on stage. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, so tell people about the part that you played in this play.
Absolutely. So I played Carlos Lopez. I started off, as a 20-something-year-old Mexican male here living in Los Angeles on Skid Row, which is, the premise of this show. It's all about Skid Row, the people that are down there, how important that their stories are. I had a privilege, really, to play this role alongside Jenny Noguera, who played my mother. She was a displaced woman, houseless, and I was her son, who was doing my damnedest to make sure that everything was straight, was
right.
Good.
Yeah. He did a great job too, y'all.
Thank you very much.
And you said you kind of felt some real emotions through this, right?
I talked about this after the show tonight. A lot of my inspiration, I dedicated this performance to my mother, who was homeless during her pregnancy with me. Here in Culver City, where we are tonight, I'm honored, seriously, to be standing here, to be telling her story all these years later. I'm privileged. I'm blessed.
Yeah. Well, we appreciate you being you and doing what you did tonight.
Thank you.
So you got, but I got to ask you, how was it working with Melvin Ismail Johnson?
Melvin he's an amazing talent. I had the privilege with meeting him a couple of months ago when I did the Letters Project here. He worked on one of the pieces, and incredible storyteller. This is a man who has a vision, who has a voice, and he knows exactly what he wants to say and how to say it, how to convey it to the people. The people that walked out here tonight, they said they felt moved. They were touched. There were tears in eyes. There were smiles on faces, and that's what Melvin's here to do. He's here to tell a story as authentically as possible, convey that to the people, so that, like I said in my talk back tonight, you walk away with at least an ounce of compassion for the people that you saw here in these stories.
Right on. I tell you what. So you got any last words and how people can contact you?
Sure. I'm around, man. I've been in LA my whole life. Anthony Lorenzo Garcia. Just call my name. I'll show up at some point, like Beetlejuice.
Just say it 3 times and he'll be there.
I'm an actor. I work in production. I do photo and video. I've been doing the behind-the-scenes stuff here at the show. And you need me, look me up online, Anthony Not Garcia. It's an inside joke. You'll get it one day. But okay. I'll be around. I'll be here at the Blue Door. I love this place. They're my second family, honestly. It's wonderful being here with these people.
Well, they about to be my third family. Because I got my family back in Arkansas, they got my family in Skid Row, and I got my family at the Blue Door.
Go.
All right, y'all. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much for talking.
All right.
You have a good night.
You too. Hello, y'all. Like I said, we be here tonight at Soldier to Soldier, and we talking to all the actors. I'm pulling them to the side so we can get some information about who they are and how they felt about being in this play by Melvin Ismail Johnson. So let everybody know who you are.
Hey, I'm Ronald Talk Show Chisholm.
Oh, okay, I like that. You Talk Show Chisholm. Hey, well, I tell you what, let people know about your part you played in this play tonight.
Okay, I played the character of Ace, which is basically a street guy's drug dealer on Skid Row. I have a friend who is, he's basically going into the service. He's one of the soldiers that is facing challenges in America while going to fight for his country, and he's trying to you basically fight against the temptation of doing the wrong thing versus trying to get opportunities, doing the right thing to provide for his family, like a lot of other soldiers.
Well, how was it for you to get into this character?
It was challenging, but it also was relatable in some ways. Because of being familiar with what people go through on the streets and in those situations, I just got into the character, practiced the script, and made sure I tried to emotionally involve myself with what the character I was with the character I was dialoguing with, and also with my character at the same time to make sure I could bring my best work.
Okay, yeah, I've been asking the other actors, like, did it really work on your emotions when you was going through the character you were playing? Was it working hardcore on your emotions?
Most definitely. Like, I always could try to connect the situations of the characters in the script with real life situations that I deal with, and deal with in reality. So I can actually get into that character and feel what that character's going through.
Well, I tell you what, you was doing an amazing job out there and everything. And also, people, let you know how amazing he really is. Let people know how you had to prepare for the character for this role.
I had to learn lines. This is the quickest. I probably had to be challenged to be off book and learn lines. I say about no more than a month from the show, and then being the only blind character. My first time being the only blind character in a cast on stage. So navigating the stage, along with listening and being on cue with things. And then exiting and entering stage with a little bit of assistance, but also just a little bit of space awareness that I try to practice on and off stage.
Oh, okay. So, like, how long have you been in your condition of being blind, and how long have you been doing your archery work?
I've been blind for 13 years due to a condition called uveitis, which is inflammation of the eyes.
Okay.
I slowly lost it. Then it wasn't like an overnight thing.
Okay.
So I drove everything under the sun. Like I got to experience a sighted life, and then I adapted, learned how to be independent, and still carry on what I was doing before. And the next question you was asking about as far as how did it carry on into this play?
Yeah. How did it work with being in this play, and then how long have you been acting in your art?
Oh, exactly. I've been acting actually about since 2019. Around the time, yeah, exactly. It was around the time COVID started. That's when I got with the Theater for the Blind. I've always been an artist and been creative when it as far as music, and been an independent hip hop artist. But once I got with this, once I got with the theater and started working with the other groups, they were incorporating my hip hop talents with acting. Oh, so those are the first shows that I did, and then through doing that work, and putting on for those shows, and just paying my dues, I ended up having the opportunity to work with these talented people and being one of the only blind characters.
Man, I tell you what, we got to do some chopping it up after this too. Because I'm asking you this: how was it working with Melvin Ishmael Johnson?
It's a blessing and a pleasure working with Melvin. He's easygoing, but he also holds everyone accountable. He makes it fun and enjoyable for us to do, and remind us that that's what it's about. Right. And it's his techniques and the ways that he gives us notes for us to do or improve or whatever we need to do. So it's just all a great dope process.
All right, cool. Well, you got any last words and any contact information you want people to have?
First, I want to say thank you. It's my pleasure just to be a part of this talented cast, the directors, everyone that has something to do with putting this project together. And my information, y'all, Talk Show The Visionary is my social media handle. That's my street and stage name when I'm performing. But Ronnie Chisholm as well. Talk Show with no W, no spaces. Okay. The visionary basically stand for, talk show stand for having a way with words. The visionary means seeing without sight.
Man, that's what's up, man. You're a great inspiration too.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate that.
All right, thank you so much for the interview.
Thank you. Welcome.
All right, now we out of here. Peace. Okay, hey y'all, we're here at Soldier to Soldier, played by Melvin Ishmael Johnson, and like I've been telling y'all, I've been pulling these actors to the side so I can get their information so we can see who they are, how they felt about being in this play. So right now, who am I talking with?
My name is Miguel Berlingeri, and I played the homeless veteran as well as Eleanor's father. So I was a voiceover off stage for that role.
Yeah, I told him I almost missed getting this interview because I didn't know what he looked like.
Yeah, my homeless character I was dressed up. I was dirty and ragged. Yeah, I looked homeless. So.
And then when he played the lock up part,
I was behind the scenes, so nobody even saw me. So,
yeah. So I saw the display. I said, "Oh, I got to interview him."
I was walking out.
You walking out, yeah. So let everybody know how you did, how it felt playing both parts.
I loved it. I was asked last minute by Melvin. He had these two characters that kind of grew as the play was being rehearsed, and he's like, "Hey, I need this person to fill these 2 small roles."
Okay.
But there's no such thing as a small part, and he allowed me latitude in the homeless veteran. I had a improv, a complete breakdown, a complete meltdown during that time. It was all improv, and I loved it.
Yeah.
And even the voiceover character, because Melvin told me, you're in prison. He goes, I need you to sound like you're locked up, and so, that's hard to do. It's hard to figure out. How do I play? I'm locked up while I'm backstage. And it was fun tackling both roles because they both had emotional parts in it.
Right.
They both had such deep meanings to both of them. I was incarcerated because I killed my wife. I was driving drunk and she got killed during an accident. And
you talking about real life?
No, this is my character. Yeah. Thankfully, my character, not in real life. But and then the homeless veteran. I was homeless for about 4 months. I didn't make it down to Skid Row, thankfully, but I was living in my vehicle, and if it wasn't for the VA, I wouldn't be in the place that I'm at right now.
Okay.
And I know there's a lot of veterans out there that suffered a lot, that are going through emotional trauma and are dealing with it in ways that don't allow them the avenue to deal with the VA. We got to make it easier for these veterans to access their, the care that they need.
Yeah.
I had to sit through hours and hours and hours of questions and all these kinds of things. And, these guys that I've seen on the street, I don't think they can sit through that.
No.
We've got to make it a little easier for them. And as Melvin has been championing, we've got to, we as veterans got to champion for those veterans that can't fight for themselves. And we're the only ones that can make it, that can make the voices heard. So.
Okay, well, I want to plug in with y'all during podcasts. We can probably get y'all voices out there.
No, I appreciate it. Yeah, I'd love to. Yeah.
Okay,
It's been an amazing concept. I'd love to see this as a film. I'd love to see this as a film because it's it's really deep, and it's kind of not a documentary, but it's true. It's real. It's real life. It's gritty. It's dirty. It's really exposing what veterans have to go through when cycling back to society after seeing the things that they've seen and doing the things that they've done. So
because it's sad how y'all get treated. Most of them get treated worse because they don't, like say, don't have the mindset to go handle the business.
I mean, once your mind gets to that point, and I've dealt with my own traumas and everything else, and it's been a long road, and thankfully groups like Arts Up LA and Returning Soldier Speaks have given myself an avenue to explore and actually deal with these experiences in a healthy way. Be able to actually come face to face with those traumas and understand the role that they played in my life and how to go past it and understand that I'm here. I'm sorry for the friends that I lost, and I love them. I will always love them. But I wasn't doing them any service by trying to die. I do a service to them by living my life and honoring them is living it to the max as much as possible, to the fullest extent of the meaning. So
I feel you on that.
Yeah, right. Okay. I know you did.
Because I'm going back in my own little stuff. I was out there.
Where you're at now, where you were then, where you at now, you're like, man, I have a lot to be grateful for. It made me the man that I'm at.
Right. That's what I tell you. I didn't like what I was going through, but I respect what I went through.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's good. I like that.
Yeah.
I like that very much. Yeah. I don't like what I went through, but I respect it.
I respect it. Yeah.
Exactly.
So that's what I tell people. But anyway, so how was it working with Melvin Johnson?
I love it. Okay. I loved it. Yeah. Like I said, I think both roles. The homeless veteran actually was a guy passing through, and then he felt like it needed a shift, and so he allowed me to improv. So that scene that Jonathan and I did is all completely improvised, you know, and so
you might get a job with WWE.
Yeah, it was a little crazy. Yeah. It's not a far stretch. I didn't have to go very far to get to that role. That's why I was able to play it so well.
Yeah.
But and the same thing with the voiceover role. It was one of those roles that it was actually, it wasn't even a character in the play.
Right.
Good night, Ronnie.
All right. Hey, have a good one.
Amazing.
Yeah. He
absolutely amazing.
Yeah, we got him on the interview earlier. He had the stuff. He's an inspiration.
Yeah, bro. When the last moment when he's telling Bobby to get out.
Yeah.
To get the, bro. I felt it backstage. I felt it backstage.
I did some shorts. I'm gonna put out there for y'all to check out, though.
Yeah. It was amazing. It was amazing.
Okay, all right.
I think the play's beautiful. I think it needs. I think it needs more time. I think more people need to see it and understand what veterans, what veterans, have to go through.
Okay. And so, you got any last words or any contact information?
My name is Miguel Berlingeri. You can find me on Instagram at BerlingeryMiguel_1 and get involved with Arts Up LA. Donations help veterans like myself and Bobby to grow and be able to explore creative ways to get through these things that we've been through. So thank you. Thank you for listening, and thank you for your support.
All right, and thank you for your service.
Thank you for your service.
All right, thank you, sir.
Appreciate it.
And we out here, y'all. All right, we down to our last interview from Soldier to Soldier. Like we said, we're interviewing the actors and getting their information, and so y'all can know exactly who they are. So, what is your name?
My name is Jenny Noguera.
Tell us about the part you played in the play for Melvin Ishmael Johnson.
Que hables de un personaje, que hables de tu personaje.
Oh.
En español. O en inglés.
Mi personaje se llama Margarita.
The person I represent, I play is Margarita.
Es una inmigrante.
Es una inmigrante. Is an immigrant.
Ella tiene su hijo que quiere meterse a ser militar.
His son want to be a military. He want to join the army, the military.
Y ella no quiere que lo haga.
She doesn't agree with that.
Ella tenía su casa con su esposo.
She has her home, the family home, which she living with the son and the husband.
Su esposo muere.
Her husband died.
Pasan cosas y quedan en la calle en el Skin Road.
Pass many things and they has ended homeless on the street in the Skid Road.
All right. So, how did you like working with Melvin?
¿Cómo te gustó trabajar con Melvin? Lo máximo. I love it.
Melvin is the máximo, the best, incredible. He loved to work with him.
Me gusta mucho el tema que toca de los veteranos de guerra.
She liked the theme, what he chose to talk about the veteran.
Fentanilo.
Talking also about the fentanilo.
Toca los homeless.
The play talk a lot about the homeless problem.
Hasta los biles de los hospitales.
Even talk about the hospital bill.
No, me gustó mucho trabajar con Melvin.
She loved it.
Y trabajar con este equipo de teatro.
She was so happy and loved it to work with all the actors and producer and director, all the team. It was a great team.
Okay. How did the part you played, work on your emotions?
¿Cómo trabajó eso en tus emociones?
¿Cuál personaje que cumpliste trabajó tus emociones?
El personaje que tú escogiste, ¿cómo trabajaste con tus emociones? A ver, el personaje y tus emociones.
Realmente me tocan mucho las escenas de Margarita.
Touch the heart, the part of Margarita play the mother. Margarita
porque es una madre inmigrante como yo.
Because he's an immigrant mother like her.
Y ninguna persona
And nobody
está exenta, está de poder quedar algún día en la calle.
And nobody's exempt. It's a possibility that anybody for any situation can be in the same situation that was Margarita, homeless on the street.
Es una situación bastante triste y bastante delicada.
It's a situation very sad.
Sobre todo cuando has tenido una buena vida, una casa, como ella la tuvo y la perdió y perdió al esposo.
Mostly when you have a nice home, but you lost the home and lost the husband.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, till I said, thank you very much. And do you have any last words or any contact information?
Tu última palabra. Un mensaje, tu último mensaje.
Yo me gustaría que la gente tomara conciencia real de la situación de los veteranos de guerra y de los homeless. Nadie quiere ser malo.
I want all the people watch the play, see the play, and the important thing is, want the people understand that nobody want to be a bad person, nobody want to be homeless on the street.
Nadie quiere ser malo, nadie quiere ser pobre.
Nobody want to be poor, nobody want to be a bad
nadie
person.
Quiere drogarse porque de verdad lo quiere.
Nobody want to use drugs because they want it, they enjoy drugs.
Antes de juzgar,
before to judge somebody,
hay que tener compasión.
We have to give compassion and find out what he came in that situation.
Okay. Well, thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. And you know what I tell you as a translator? She's the best actress from Venezuela. Has a lot of experience in television, in theater, and in theater, television, and cinema. And she has a lot of experience. Her song is and her husband. Everybody's a family.
Oh,
very popular in the country. I know everybody who sees her in Venezuela are going to be so proud about it.
Hey, that's
that
what's
she's
up.
Representing America and Venezuela.
Hey,
and we are proud of her.
Thank you.
Yeah. All right. Thank you so much for the interview.
Thank you too.
All right. Hey, there y'all have it. They say the best for last.
She made the play to be the best.
Yeah.
Because I think she has the most strong role.
Yeah.
Because she entered in the first, In the first scene, we can see her. She got in the middle as a turning point, the more dramatic. She got the more dramatic role.
Yeah.
That was very important at the end. All was the drama about solving the situation with her son that going to go to jail.
Yeah.
For something that he didn't do. It's
Y'all
a very good thing.
Yeah. Wait till y'all see it.
You have to see all the drama about it, and you know what the best? She doesn't speak English.
Right.
I was a challenge for her.
Yeah.
And she did it. She speak in English. And that's great. That's great. She make it. She loves challenges.
Hey, let people see who
it's me. I talk about her.
Thank you.
And count her song is welcome the cinematographer. Welcome Maximiliano. Come. He's shy. Come Maximiliano. They want to meet you. Come. Maximiliano, the recording. Okay, he's shy. But we're happy. We're proud of her, proud of him, proud of the team.
Right on.
And you know what? And advertise and advertise to everybody.
Los esperamos el año que viene.
Next year, don't miss it.
Soldier to soldier.
Come here. We want to
next
see
year.
you because we love you.
Hey, y'all, we out here. All right, y'all, here we are. We've been here all night at the Soldier to Soldier play written by Melvin Ismail Johnson. I've been talking to all the actors and everybody that was all up in the play doing their part, but right now I'm talking to the executive director of the Blue Door Theater here. So let everybody know who you are, what your name is, and what's happening out here.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? My name is Brian Caldwell. I'm executive director of Arts Up LA and the Blue Door. We just wrapped Soldier to Soldier, our final show. It's a really successful run. really happy with how it turned out. We had great audiences and really great talkbacks afterwards. So really excited to have the show up here, and really excited to bring Melvin's work to life.
Okay. Well, I've been asking our actors. I'm gonna ask you. So how is it working with Melvin Ishmael Johnson?
Well, so I've been working with Melvin for years now. He's actually directed a number of shows with Arts Up LA, and so he's directed shows both with the veterans, shows with some of our blind actors in it as well. And so we've had a really great relationship over the years. So it's really exciting to work with him again.
Okay. Well, let everybody know about how to get in contact with you here and what's going on at the theater.
Check out artsupla.org. Find out shows that we got coming up at the Blue Door. We got a bunch of different types of programs with a whole wonderful community here at the Blue Door, and we'd love to get you involved with it.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna be coming, so y'all better come along.
That's right.
All right, peace, man. We out of here.
Thanks.
Thank you.